Hi guys, so it's been 2 weeks since my last video and that's because I got to go home last week because it was a reading week. So I managed to surprise most of my family in the end and it was really good and it was good to see them all again. So yeah, that was good and now I don't feel homesick anymore, so it's good that that's gone away because it was making me feel really down before, but I'm not anymore. Um, so I'm happy again. The reason why it's been 2 weeks is because I did go home and I didn't have a chance to film while I was home, so this is why I'm doing it now. At the minute at uni we've got a personal development week, which means our timetable's changed and for this week, so I've got a lot more free time. So I'm managing to get this done obviously and also some work, which is good. Also, I was at Chester again yesterday and we were there to do a practical, but in the afternoon me and my friend went into Chester and we bought some stuff and we found this really cute little old-fashioned sweet shop which was amazing, and it was like a proper chocolatier shop, like the ones, it looked a lot like the ones that you only get in Belgium, which was quite cool. And in there I got a bonfire lolly, which is there, which I'm looking forward to having later since it is bonfire night today. And also they had, as I said, it was like a chocolatier, so they had a load of little chocolate things. So I also got this little chocolate owl, which looks amazing, and I can't wait to eat it. Also, while at Chester yesterday, I managed to go into HMV and get this, which is called Submarine. It is by a guy called Richard Ayoade, who was in IT Crowd, if you guys like that thing, that sort of comedic thing, and he was really good in that, but this film is amazing. It's starring Craig Roberts, who was in Young Dracula, Being Human for a bit. He was also in Tracy Beaker, and it's amazing. It's about his character called Oliver Tate, and it's set in Wales, and it's absolutely brilliant. It is hilarious, and it's basically about the struggles that he has as a teenager growing up in Wales, and how he also believes that his mother is having an affair with his neighbour, and how that affects his life and things, and also how he is trying to lose his virginity before he turns 16, and it's so awkward and very, very funny. And I recommend it by anyone, and the soundtrack is also by Alex Turner, and it is also a book by Joe Dunthorpe, and it's a really good book as well, so I recommend that. But I love Submarine because, as I say, it's really funny, it's brilliant and original idea, and yeah, I'd recommend it to anyone really. I've watched it a few times now, and I had to do it for film studies, and it's brilliant, and I recommend it to any film student because it's so different, and it's what you'd call a typical British film, so it's even better. Also, while I was out at Chester yesterday, I managed to get a load of free stuff because I am a student academic rep, which is basically a bit like student council, a bit like a student council type thing, but for the university, obviously. And we went up to the student union, and they gave us a free hoodie, which looks like this, and this is the back, obviously. But it says like just the stars on it, because that's what they call their student academic representatives, and it's part of the university and the student union, which is their logo. So it's awesome. And I also got a handbook, a notepad, a free pen, which is always handy, and this, which is like a memory stick type thing. So that's really good. And So yeah, my day at Chester was quite good. I ended up getting a free hoodie and I also found a £10 note on the floor, which was an added bonus. And then once we've been in HMV and I got Submarine, we then went in Primark and I found 2 t-shirts which I just couldn't leave, which I just couldn't come without because they were so cool. So the first one was this one, and I just love it because it's exactly how I feel, because I haven't been back to there in such a long time. It says I left my heart in Paris, and I have, because I miss Paris a lot when I don't go, and it's even got the Eiffel Tower on the bottom. But so yeah, I love that t-shirt because it's so pretty, and also because it's true, because I love Paris so much, and Paris is awesome, so whoever hasn't been there, you need to go, because Paris is amazing. There's so much to see and so much to do, and it's just incredible, and definitely one of the best places I've ever been to. Also, I forgot to show you this before. I also got a free cup from the Chester people, which was cool. Though it's just spelt all over the place, so I'm gonna have to clean that from there. The other thing I got in Primark was this Beatles t-shirt. I've wanted one with Abbey Road on for a while, so I'm glad I've got one finally. Because I do love the Beatles, and that picture is like the most memorable one of all of them. And I can't wait to wear this t-shirt because it's awesome. I'm just trying to get, yeah. So yeah, there's Abbey Road. Oh yeah. I had a good day in Chester yesterday, and the bus didn't come across any traffic this time, even though we left a bit later than we usually did. And the practical was okay, it wasn't too bad, and I'd slightly done it before, but it was still quite good, so I didn't mind really. And I had a nice afternoon with my friend in Chester, so that was good. Also, besides going to Primark and HMV, we also went in that old sweet shop in Chester, but we also went in a place called Funky Cow Milkshakes, which if you live in Chester or near Chester, you need to go to, because it's amazing. It's one of those milkshake places where you pick like mint aero and they make it into a milkshake for you, which is awesome, and they put ice cream in it, which is really good. And also, if you're a student, you get 10% off as well if you show your ID, which is really cool, and makes it a lot better, even though it's already value for money, even if you pay full price, because it's awesome. And they also sell other things like American sweets and things in there, and they're a lot cheaper than they would be anywhere else as well, so it's definitely worth it. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is, well, today's November 5th, so happy bonfire night everyone, and this morning it was announced that Benedict Cumberbatch had got engaged, which is amazing because after the amount of girlfriends he's had, it's good that he's finally found one to spend the rest of his life with, like Martin and Amanda are, so it's really good for him. And also there's a lot of people talking about if they have a kid, whether it'll be that kid or one of Martin and Amanda's Freeman's kids that are used as John and Mary's baby, so that's quite funny at the minute. And also a lot of people like speculating about who's going to be his best man and things, which is quite interesting. And if you want to post your own opinion on that, put it in the comments and I'll reply when I see them. And also, I want to hear what you lot are doing for bonfire night, because I'm not doing anything that I know of. So I'm just going to be in probably doing work or going on my Xbox or my laptop. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys are doing. And finally, I'm here to talk about Doctor Who. So if you haven't caught up with the series so far, this is a massive spoiler alert because I'm going to talk about it right up to date. So if you're not wanting to hear about it, go away for a few minutes and then come back because I've still got something else to talk about. So yeah. So, Doctor Who. By now, if you've caught up, you all know that Missy is the Master, which I thought was an amazing twist because I was hoping to bring the Master back because she is a fiend, and I love that character. And it was a total unexpected end and, well, beginning of the finale. And when Danny Pink died, I have to admit that I did almost cry because I love Danny and I love how he fits into the show. And when it was so unexpected the way he died, it was the way he died, I think, rather than him dying that shock. I think it was shock more than anything because I couldn't believe it when I saw that he'd been run over by a vehicle while on the phone to Clara, which made it even worse. And I love Capaldi as the Doctor. I think he's amazing. And his Doctor is so different and so more like a Doctor that I'm used to that I really enjoy him as the Doctor. So it's fun seeing him again. So yeah, I'll be making another one after the final finale, to review the series and a few other bits and pieces as well. So that'll be my next video. And finally, the last thing is McBusted are on tour! Woo! So yeah, McBusted are now officially a record label band. They have a single out on the 23rd of November, Air Guitar. If you haven't heard it yet, you need to because it's on YouTube and probably everywhere else. And they have an album out in December, I think it is, so it is on my Christmas list. Firmly on my Christmas list. And they have a tour next March, April, I think. And me, Katie, and my mum and my sister are going on the 21st of March to Manchester Apollo. No, not to the Apollo, to the Phonesview Arena. And it's going to be great, I think. So, yeah, it'll be really good. And I can't wait to see them live again because I went to see McBusted earlier on and they were amazing. So it's going to be awesome. And to know that they're all still going, even though they're married and whatever, is great. And by the looks of it, they've got no intention of stopping anytime soon, which is absolutely great because I know that when McFly stop, I'll cry. I know I will because they've been part of my life for so long. It's going to be hard, so yeah. But it's going to be awesome to see them live again, and I'm glad that they're all still happy and that they're all still making the music, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm happy about McBusted, I'm happy about Benedict Cumberbatch getting married, and I'm basically having a good life at the minute. I have a meeting about Amsterdam this afternoon because I'm going to Amsterdam with the uni in February, so that's going to be good. And I also have a very busy next month and a bit up until Christmas, but I'll go into that another time. And hopefully I'll be able to post pictures then as well. So yeah, that's my last week and a bit. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be a bit busier leading up to Christmas, so it may be that I make one every 2 weeks rather than every week, but the next one will definitely be up next week, because I'll be able to do it. So yeah, I'll see you next time with reviews and uni update. Alright, bye for now. Bye!